What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Happy Monday. Make sure to hit that subscribe, like, and notification bell so you're always in the know to all my newcomers and my returning members. Today, we're going to be talking about the Book of Boba Fett and how Din's dominating appearance in that show threw off the show's pacing entirely. And we saw that with both Din and Grogu with the focused episodes and how they were undeniably important for setting up season 3 of The Mandalorian. But they really shouldn't have been a part of the Book of Boba Fett, at least not in the way that we did get it. Now, instead of bringing Din in the near tail of the show, it would have made sense, at least with Din, to have him as part of the story from the very beginning of the first episode. Since Din and Boba's arcs are thematically similar, interweaving their respective narratives would have made sense, and toward everybody watching it, it would have been a lot less critical. That way, one character could never overshadow the other. Additionally, more time with Din in the show, finding his footing after parting ways with Grogu, would have probably meant that Din and Grogu's reunion would have taken place in The Mandalorian Season 3 instead, which is arguably where it should have taken place all along. And I definitely was thinking that from the very get when we did get the Book of Boba Fett with Season 3 of The Mandalorian. I thought it would have been that reunion in season 3. Why would we get it in Book of Boba Fett? It should have been about Boba Fett. Now, the emotional weight as well of Din and Grogu's farewell was undercut by their swift reunion. Din needed time to process and be a person on his own again before finding Grogu once more. If he'd be the second main character in the Book of Boba Fett since the first episode, that time and space would have been provided organically without undermining The Mandalorian and its core relationship. Now, Din's prominent role in the series was surprising because of the title. When a series is named the title of the Book of Boba Fett, one might expect Boba Fett to be the most important character. But instead, when Din showed up, an entire episode was dedicated to him, and him alone. The show lost some credibility for sure. And how can this be Boba Fett's book of anything if 2 chapters of it have nothing to do with him? Now, if the series had been given a different title, maybe the show wouldn't have suffered so much, but I think the fact that you incorporated Mando and gave him a whole episode, it definitely took away credibility. It definitely took away the value of Boba Fett and undermined him, even in his own show. And it really shows the way that they want to give us more Mando than anything. But I think too much Mando was the downfall of just overall, even season 3 of The Mandalorian. We saw that. I mean, the overall, the storyline was not well received, especially in the fandom. A lot of people were upset about season 3 and how it did not deliver. I don't know what the future looks like, guys, for The Mandalorian overall. We know that we're going to get another movie. It looks like that season 4 might not even happen anymore. They might just go straight into the Mandalorian movie, which I think they need some time to still explain a couple of things. And if they're not going to do a season 2 of Ahsoka, that is a whole nother problem within itself. But when it comes to the Book of Boba Fett, I think it can be saved, especially Tamora Morrison has come out and he's talked about he would like to be more involved with the behind the stuff with the writing, because he said he understands the character a lot more and wants to give his take and version on Boba Fett. But comment down below, guys, did you enjoy Book of Boba Fett, and would you want a season 2, and do you think that it's still salvageable even after all the negative publicity it received, and could it be better if Mando does not appear in the show? Light it up in the comment section, where I'll catch you guys there later today, and make sure to hit the subscribe, like, and notification bell so you're always in the know.